Welcome to Life Bites Mindful Mondays. I'm life, business, and energy coach Nina Bosky. And in today's grounding session, we're going to help you get centered, cleared, and connected. Let's get started. Today's topic. Today's beautiful topic is the power of yes. And I want you to open up to this energy. So many times we're in our dramas, we're in our what isn't happening, who's on your nerves, challenges, etc. And if we stay open to the power of yes, life starts to move in ways that are unexpected. So everyone take a nice big deep breath. And let's create a grounding cord from the base of your spine down to the center of the earth. And I'd like that grounding cord to be in the form of a tree trunk. And you could use whatever tree you'd like today. Maybe even switch it up. If you normally are using a redwood, maybe you use a palm tree today. And you're going to take the roots of that grounding cord and really anchor yourself to Mother Earth, to yourself, to your essence, to who you are. And let's start to release everything that no longer serves you. Letting go of the past. Take a nice big deep breath. Letting go of the future. Take a nice big deep breath. And let's say hello to the here and now. Come into present time. And just sit in the stillness for a moment. And now let's create a circle of light around you about 2 feet out. And now let's create a circle of yellow roses in that circle of light. And these yellow roses represent your true sunshine spirit, where your personality and your higher self are working hand in hand. Let's create a circle of pink roses around you. And those pink roses represent love and compassion for yourself, as well as the outside world. And now let's create a circle of red divine roses. And those red roses represent protection, divine protection from anything that is not of your own energy. For you empaths, put your stuff, people, experiences, the weekend, your coworkers, whatever it is, on the outside of your space. This is your time to claim you. Your energy, your light, your essence. And now let's come up to your sixth chakra, right between your brow. And about 2 feet out, you're going to create a movie screen. And you're going to put your life today on that movie screen. Say hello to your opportunities this week. What opportunities do you have? Maybe there's a specific one you already are aware of, or maybe in general, you're just saying hello. Let's say hello to your challenges. What challenges do you have? Can you make friends with your challenges? Can you become more neutral to your challenges? Say hello to your blessings. We have so many blessings in our lives. Say hello to your blessings. And now let us check in. Physically, I'd like you to thank your body. Your body does so much for you. Give it a nice thank you. And just scan your body and ask yourself, how do I feel physically today? See what lights up. Don't try to change it. Just say hello. If there's an area of dis-ease or discomfort, give it a golden light or even some green energy to bring new healing to that area. And now affirm in your physical body health, vitality, strength, and flow. Health, vitality, strength, and flow. You are becoming stronger and stronger. Your health has a lot of vitality. Take a nice big deep breath. Come up to the center of your head and create a beautiful golden light, and allow that golden light to get bigger and brighter, filling up that whole head area. You're clearing the slate of your mind. You're clearing any frenetic energy, any incoherence, any fogginess that you may be feeling. You're waking up your mind. And each day we get a chance to start anew. You get to create today. What will you create? And say to your mental body, I'm alert, receptive, productive, and present. I am alert, receptive, productive, and present. Take a nice big deep breath. Take another nice big deep breath all the way up, then all the way down to the bottom of your belly, and back up to your heart space. Say hello to your heart. Say hello to your feelings. How are you feeling today? How are you feeling today? You may feel a mixture of things. Just become aware. Just sit with your feelings for a moment. And now as we get into the topic of the power of yes, saying yes to your life. What do you want to feel today compared to how you already feel right now? This is the time that we have a chance to intend our life. If you stay in the emotions in which you feel, positive or negative, challenged or not, let's move into what kind of day do you want to have as it relates to the power of yes. Open, excited, happy. These are some of the emotions that come through with the power of yes. So I'd like you to pick 3 emotions you'd like to feel as it relates to this topic and how you can say yes to your own life. And now let us affirm in our emotional body. If you want to ground it or feel it, put your hand on your heart and say to yourself, I feel loved, supported, nurtured, and what do you want to feel? I feel loved, supported, nurtured, and take a nice big deep breath. Come up to your crown chakra, right above your head. Let's say hello to your spiritual, more divine self that already knows what's happening. Can you trust as you say yes to life? So just like little light sockets, feel yourself plugging in to yourself, to the divine, to your loved ones, and to the world. And affirm in your spiritual body, I am connected. I am connected. Now I'd like you to ask your higher self for help and support. There may be an area of your own life that is challenging you to say yes.
Yes.
And when you say yes, what comes up for you? Maybe that's the area that you need help with, support. Maybe you need to trust a little more in order to say yes. Maybe there's some fear coming up. Protection. Can you say yes and be present? So let's give it a space to ask your higher self for support. How many of you have attachments to the way you think it should look? Can you let go of your attachments and just say yes? Take a nice big deep breath. Put your hand on your heart. And let's think of and feel 3 things that you are grateful for in your life today. And now let's send some love to somebody who may need it today, including yourself. Send some love to Mother Earth. Let's send some love to our world and our world leaders right now. And let's bring down a beautiful golden sun of light coming down through the heavens, coming down through this crown chakra, coming down through your throat, saying hello to your authentic self, coming down through your heart. Feel that golden light coming down, filling you back up. Your love and support and nurturing. And whatever else you'd like to feel today. The power of yes, as it moves down through your solar plexus, aligning with your energies, working with your energies to say yes to life. As it moves down through your second, say hello to the second chakra. I create. What will you create today in the energy of yes? As it moves down through your first chakra, the foundation of life. You were born into this life with the power of yes. There was no questioning. You just did. How can you recreate that foundation of safety, of strength, as you create today, this week in your life? As that golden light moves down through your legs, creating that strength and flexibility, down through your calves and into your feet. Wiggle those toes. Everybody needs to say hello to your fun fairies. Having a little fun as you move back down into Mother Earth. Say to yourself, I am grounded, I am centered, and all is well. Life is good. I am saying yes to life in the here and now. And everything is moving forward exactly as it should be. Take a nice big deep breath again. Oh. Stretch it out. And open your eyes. So as we talk about the power of yes, this is one of my favorite topics because I have such a beautiful memory of the time that I actually really opened to that energy. And I think about the time that between then and now and the times that I've used it, it really helps to release, to open, and to not stay attached to what I think should be happening. A lot of times, our feelings, whether it's around an experience, a person, a challenge in our own lives, our own patterns, our own negative self-talk, we stay in an energy way too long instead of allowing the river of life to let it just wash through us. So the power of yes energetically keeps you moving forward to new opportunities, to new ways of being. So I'm going to share with you something that happened to me. And it was back in 2000, I think 16, maybe it was 15, but it was a few years back. And I was in a coaching circle with about 6 other coaches. And I was going through a challenge at the time. And we used to have these Tuesday in-person meetings. Now that seems like such a long time ago because now everything is done through Zoom. And I remember a coach saying to me, Nina, you just need to be more open. Just be open. Because the following week, I had a week of a conference. It was my Transformational Leaders Conference. And that year, it was going to be in Hawaii. And I was going by myself. And I was new to the group. So there was a little bit of anxiousness coming up around that. I've been there maybe a year. So I was just getting to know everybody. And then I had to go to New York as well. And I had no idea how the week was going to unfold. But I found myself, and I can't even remember exactly why, but there was fear and anxiety coming up. And this coach was actually calling me out on this, saying, hey, be open. Don't attach to your fears and anxiety. Can you do that? And there was something in that experience that my energy just went to, I'm going to be open and I'm going to say yes. Open to the new people coming into my life, open to what unfolds, and I have no idea how this week is going to unfold. And the interesting thing that happened, it was one of the most magical weeks I ever had. And I could never, ever have mocked this up beforehand with the energy of fear and anxiety. So when I went to Hawaii, I took a few days before and I was just on my own. And the conference was in Maui, but I went to Kauai for a few days. And back in the day, my mom and I went on vacation to what was then called the Cocoa Palms Hotel, very famous hotel. The Doors, Elvis Presley's Blue Hawaii was filmed there. The Rat Pack was there, etc. And it had gotten destroyed during the hurricane. And I went by and it was all kind of gated out and there was lampshades hanging out of the window. I mean, it was just a mess from a hurricane and it had never been rebuilt. And I went over to the driveway and I saw this little sign that said tours every day, or I think it was every day at 1 o'clock. Bob, the tour guide. So my first experience out was I took a tour of these very, rundown grounds with the history of the property. And there was about 6 of us, father and his son and 2 other couples and myself. And Bob was quite the character. And we went through the whole tour and he was talking mainly about himself. And at the very end, the other couple had gone away and the son and the father was still there, and Bob and this other couple. And he says, "Oh, what do you guys do?" And the couple, the male, said, "Oh, I sing." And this is Bob. "Oh, do you sing in a nightclub?" And he's like, "Well, not exactly." And his wife tuned up and said, "He's actually won a Grammy." And Bob's like, whoa, what do you mean you won a Grammy? Who are you? He says, "He's Robert Plant." So I didn't recognize him. I sent it right to my honey, Eric, and he goes, "Oh my God, that's Robert Plant." So that was my opening to the week. I get to the conference and it was so special that I actually got to paddleboard with one of the founders of paddleboarding. First time. It was a wash, but it was so much fun. I opened to new people, new experiences, new healings that week. And during the week, I got a call that in New York, I was going to go to the UN. And Oprah had her Belief series at the time. And I was one of the few people that was able to go to a party afterwards. And so there's about 200 people, and you were instructed, after being at the UN, talking about beliefs, talking about diversity of all different cultures, and her whole series around that, and bringing us together. There was this statement said, "Please don't go up to her. She'll come up to you." Do you think anybody did that? Of course, they're roping her. And it made me realize how much this person has to hold in terms of their space. But the interesting thing happened is as she was walking in the door, I was being ushered with her. And all of a sudden, I'm in a photo op with Oprah. Okay? This is all in 1 week, guys, by being open, saying yes to life. And the very next day, I went to Good Morning America and met Robin Roberts. Wild week. Nothing's ever quite happened that magical all week long since then. And I have to ask myself why. Where in those other areas? Is because my whole heart, my whole being said yes. I said, you know what? I'm not going to be in my head with my attachments, with my self-talk, with my anxiety. When my fear came up, I said, you know what? I'm going to face it and move into it, lean into it. So this week, I want all of us saying yes to life, saying yes to ourselves, saying yes to our fears. Let's just say our fears are controlling us. Our attachments are controlling us. Can you just take a nice big deep breath, hold it for just a moment, and whatever responsibilities, whatever challenges, whatever fears, whatever attachments are coming up in that breath as you hold it, on the count of 3, I'd like you to release it. 1, 2, 3. Say yes. Say yes to you. Say yes to your life.